Hello, this is Super Cool. Time for another Super Cool. Oh, wait, it's not Friday, so I don't need to do a review. Yesterday was Friday. Today's Saturday, which is also May 4th. Be with you. And with the Star Wars Rise of the Skywalkers trailer coming out like last couple months ago, I think that was. Because I'm gonna do the top 6 best Star Wars scenes. And these are the scenes from the original 6 films. No sequel trilogies, no animated series. Series, just only the 6 films. And why top 6? Well, I usually do top 5, but this time, I'm gonna go one step beyond. So, here are my top 6 best Star Wars scenes. And keep in mind, I'm gonna include some huge things, or some characters, something, or I don't know. Number 6. Yoda vs. Count Dooku from Attack of the Clones. Talk about a movie doomed from the start. I mean, all the movie was is just horribly CGI, awful dialogue, very bad romance, just ugh. But this scene redeems it. It shows that Yoda was not just like an old master who just sits around. He's badass and he kicks Count Dooku's ass. As even though the whole fight is CGI, I think it is, but it's still choreographed well. And the music's pretty nice. So, that's all I gotta say. Number 5. Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Darth Maul from Phantom Menace. Again, talk about a movie doomed from the start. This movie was hyped up. It was hyped up. And when people came out, they were all like... And again, this scene redeems it. It's just... Even though it's 2 guys fighting another guy in a lightsaber fight, it was still great, especially the backgrounds and especially the music. I admit, I listen to it all the time, and we know how the film ends. I mean, this scene ends, where Qui-Gon dies, Obi-Wan loses the high ground, Darth Maul gets the high ground, and then Obi-Wan cuts Darth Maul in half. Which would then lead to him getting robot legs, and then dying, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, the performances are not that bad. Like, Liam Neeson was pretty good, and Ewan McGregor was fantastic. Anyway, number 4. The opera scene from Revenge of the Sith. If this takes place after Anakin has his whole nightmare thing of Padme dying, he then goes to Palpatine to this opera, I think that was, doesn't look really much like an opera, about where Palpatine tells him the tragedy of doth plagues the wise, a Sith Lord who had the power to save people, although his apprentice killed him in his sleep. Even though this scene looks good, it gives us all the mythos of the Star Wars universe, which would then lead to the expanded universe. This would include comic books, TV shows, a couple of video games, and a couple more. But then when the sequels came out, they threw away all that expanded universe! I'm sorry. Sorry. Number 3. Luke versus Vader from Return of the Jedi. Even though Return of the Jedi was more of a kid-friendly movie, while the last film was more dark and brooding, this one's a bit more kid-friendly. But when this scene, it goes back to dark and psychological. Oh, you can feel Luke's anger when he's fighting Vader, and especially the Emperor's just watching there doing nothing, and he's really the mastermind of all of this. And the acting supports it, and the music, and the visual. You can really feel the emotions of it. And his rage. Number 2. Luke, I Am Your Father from Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, I bet a lot of people expecting this to be number 1, but make way for my number 1 spot. Anyway, this scene takes place when Luke is fighting Vader on Cloud City, and when he chops off Luke's arm, he reveals to Luke the biggest secret. No, I am your father. A lot of people did not see this coming. Even adults and kids who first see this movie, they did not see this coming. But when I first saw it, I was all like, yeah, that seems about right. I mean, it's nothing spectacular in my opinion, but it's alright. Alright, and no, the line was not, Luke, I am your father. It was, no, I am your father. Anyway, and the number one best scene in the best Star Wars scene is the binary sunset from A New Hope. This scene is spectacular in my opinion. This is one of the best scenes not only in Star Wars, but in cinema history. The scenery, the silence, the music is spectacular. There's little dialogue. You see Luke looking at the two suns. I honestly don't know what was he doing. And it's just so amazing. Even The Last Jedi tried to do it. And it was it was pretty good. And Revenge of the Sith also tried to do it, and that was pretty good. But I admit, I tried to replicate myself on my freshman cruise. So yeah, those are my top 6 best Star Wars scenes. What are your picks? Leave them in the comments below. And bye. This is Super Cool signing off, and may the 4th be with you. Always.